Hi, my name is Vishnu, and on this next segment of Foundations of Ayurveda, we're going to discuss the qualities and characteristics of Kapha Dosha. Kapha Dosha is the structural and lubricating energy of the body. It's made up primarily of water and earth element, and it's present, its main seat is the stomach and lungs. Its terrain is vast and will be discussed further in videos on the subtypes of the dosha. Although the functions that I'll discuss now do clarify where Kapha Dosha is present in the body in significant amounts and governing certain functions. So Kapha Dosha gives shape and structure. It also provides protection as well as maintaining immunity. Kapha is associated with all bodily secretions, synovial fluids, along with Pitta Dosha, maintaining body temperature. And Kapha is associated with memory retention. It provides strength and tone and support to the body. All lubricating energy and moisture of the body is seen as a Kapha manifestation. Its qualities we'll discuss now are heavy, guru, and guru is associated with heavier bones and muscles as well as a larger body frame. Kaphas tend to gain weight easier than the Vata and Pitta predominant constitutions, and heaviness can be associated with the deepness of the voice, a desire for stimulating drinks, just a desire for that lightness that counters the heavy quality. Sometimes even just doing exercise can help to give Kapha energy and disperse the heavy elements of Kapha. Slow is Manda. Manda is associated with walking or talking slower. Kapha is present as a slow, steady appetite. Although when there's too much slow or Manda quality, the digestion can become stagnant, and there can even be a digestive reflux from food sitting in the stomach too long. Digestion, thirst, and metabolism can be affected by that Manda quality. Shita, or cold quality, is present as cool, clammy skin. A Kapha person may feel warm internally, but yet still their skin might feel cool. Although the tendency for Kapha types is to feel more cool than hot. So cool, clammy skin, repeated colds, cough, and congestion, not so much as a sign of poor immunity, although increased Kapha can hamper immunity, but when this cold quality is in excess, it can lead to more formation of phlegm. Oily or snigdha quality is present as oiliness of the skin, hair, as even an oiliness to the feces when excess. Poor fat digestion may play a part in this aspect of snigdha for Kapha. Well lubricated joints are a sign of snigdha. Liquid quality is drava. And drava is again associated with the congestive type disorders as well as water retention, because Kapha is already liquid. So if there's poor water metabolism, then there can be, or distribution of water through the body, there can be edema in certain areas of the body or just generalized water retention. Excess salivation and mucus or sinus congestion is associated with this drava or liquid quality. And when there is too much moisture, there can be a tendency towards ear or sinus infections. Because the liquid quality provides an atmosphere for bacteria to form. Smooth quality is also associated with a slimy quality. So smooth, slimy is called shlakshna, and shlakshna is present in the smoothness of the skin or the more gentle nature of the individual. Kapha is associated with gentleness, gentleness of mind. So smooth muscles and organs are associated with this shlakshna quality, as well as excessive salivation when out of balance, Slower digestion, again, is present with the Shalakshana quality, and attachment. So when there's too much of this sticky quality of kapha, even within the mind, there can be more attachment in the emotional realm. So overall, production of excess phlegm, we can see, is a manifestation of Shalakshana as well. Dense. Dense is Sandra, and Sandra is present as the pads of adipose tissue, or the thickness of the skin, the thick health in the health of the hair, the nails, the thickness of the nails, strong nails. Kapha types tend to have stronger nails, whereas Pitta more flexible. Vata can be flexible, but maybe too flexible or brittle and break more easily. Dense provides strength to the tissues, so even the teeth could be strong, the bones stronger, and so on. So density. Soft is mrudu. I like this word, mrudu. Soft quality is associated along with smooth and that gentleness of mind, whereas soft is a pleasing look. Love, care, compassion, kindness, and forgiveness are associated with this soft quality of mrudu. The next quality is static, or sthira, and sthira is present in the sedentary nature of kapha. Kapha types tend towards sedentary life. It doesn't mean that some kaphas, depending on the constitution, mix of doshas, or manifestations of certain qualities, some kaphas may experience more of this than others, but by and large, kapha types tend to be more sedentary. So the sedentary nature, sleeping deeply. When we mentioned the light quality of vata, for instance, creating insomnia, kaphas tend to sleep deeper and longer. They love to sleep. Vata is more chala, or mobile, or erratic in their routines and in their habits, whereas kapha can be more of a creature of habit, and varying routines to some degree might be helpful to balance the static quality of kapha. Viscous is pitchila, and it's also another aspect of this pitchila quality is cloudy, or avila. And so pitchila quality is associated with the cohesive energy of the body, the compactness of the bodily tissues and organs. And it's said that kaphas love to hug. Again, kapha, when out of balance, can become more deeply attached. And so we can all experience these things. It's just that those qualities are associated with kapha. I like to say not just the kapha individual, but these qualities of kapha. Avila is the cloudiness that can affect the mind. So when there's a clear quality, there's a clarity of consciousness, which can become excessive or balanced. And with cloudy, again, it balances that clear, but when out of balance can cause the cloudiness of mind or brain fog, a desire for stimulants, along with that heavy quality of kapha. So these are some of the primary qualities, although there are some secondary qualities of kapha. Kapha is seen to be more sweet in nature. Its anabolic energy is associated with sweet, which is earth and water predominant. It's present as within the formation of sperm, the increased sperm count, craving for sweets. Salty quality is associated with kapha as well. And that quality can help digestion and give energy to the body. It maintains the osmotic condition of the body, but it can lead towards a craving of salt. Just like sweet can lead towards craving for sugar, a type 2 diabetic may have a strong sweet craving even though they have high blood sugar, high blood glucose levels. Whereas kapha, can crave salty, but yet salt is hydrophilic. It causes water retention and should be minimized. But the craving for salt can be there. That is more in depth, these are not primary attributes or gunas that relate to kapha. So here we have just a general understanding of kapha dosha, and as well as the other three doshas. And as we move along to further videos, we'll get a sense more on how to manage each one of these doshas. When it comes to body constitution in general, we are seeing 7 different classical types related to dosha predominance. We have single dosha predominant, dual dosha predominant, and then we have the rare tridosha constitution. But even within these 7 types, there's infinite varieties of prakriti, or constitution, based upon the qualitative manifestation of each individual. But the streamlined nature of Ayurvedic assessment as well as treatment is focused through the lens of the 3 doshas and the understanding of 7 bodily types. And so many practical guidelines that can be offered for constitutional types. That being said, the understanding of these doshas more in depth, providing a good solid foundation of the 3 doshas, the subtypes of the dosha, we'll get a better understanding about how to streamline management of the dosha, so we are not following long, extensive food lists and overly restrictive regimes to maintain health. When there's a little information about Ayurveda, we tend to follow broad brush strokes of management and create an overly restricted diet and lifestyle in order to manage dosha. And I like to say that Ayurveda should be streamlined, very specific to the individual's needs. Beyond just the constitutional needs, the individual needs in relation to the constitution and that person's balance or imbalance of the dosha. And we'll discuss this more in depth in videos to come on prakriti, constitution, as well as vikriti, the vitiated state of the doshas or imbalance of the constitution. So stay tuned for further videos. I look forward to sharing more. Namaste.